Hello there, I am recording this in advance as by the time this video is out, this room will be completely changed as these shelves are now staying. We're just redecorating, painting up the walls and getting it how we want it, as we've not had time to do that since the move. But today's video will be hunting round for Lego in plenty of different stores. You'll see loads of clips coming up in this video and seeing what I buy, as there's a few sets that are about to retire that I am looking to get. So be sure to drop a like if you like this video, subscribe for more awesome Star Wars content, and I hope you enjoy the video. So as you can see, first store I hit up was Sainsbury's and I saw a video set. In fact, there were two, and I haven't seen these for ages. And there's some few Dots and Lego Friends sets that were also quite heavily on sale, and they had plenty of other sets. They did have the axolotl set that we've been finding absolutely nowhere, and there was a Minecraft Bee on sale. They had a few of the Speed Champions, and most importantly, of course, the Star Wars sets. Dark Trooper Attack on sale for 24. It's nowhere near as good as many other places, so I'd recommend shopping around. And they had a load of the new Marvel sets and a box of polybags, which I definitely took a look at, and I just couldn't find the price. So these are the sets that I picked up. I did manage to grab a polybag, and I haven't shown you the new Sonic sets, which I'm seeing in person for the first time other than the Lego store, which is cool. And they also had this cool car set. Now, of course, Smiths had loads of Lego. I mean, just look at this display of all the massive sets that are selling at the minute, and that goes down at the bottom there. I will be buying one day. They also had all of the helmets, which soon will all be out of stock, and you won't be able to buy any Lego Star Wars helmets. But they had a load of other sets on sale, and they even had all of the battle packs, including the Hoth Trooper, which will be retiring shortly. Now that's a bit more like it, about a tenner off the Dark Trooper Attack. But they also had another cabinet with a few of the older sets like the DeLorean and even this Transformer set, which was on sale. And of course they had the Speed Champions. This is actually the cheapest I've seen Brian's Nissan Skyline, which isn't too bad considering it's a fairly new set. They also had the Aston Martin, which that price should be illegal, £37. And of course, Dom's Dodge Charger, but I don't really know much about the others. And behind the tills, they had all the massive sets, and they even had the new minifigure series, including the Marvel figures. And now over to Entertainer. They didn't have too impressive of a display. They had a few of the newer sets from August, and they even had the Pirate Snub Fighter on sale. Now Game, which was funnily enough in the top of a Sports Direct, had plenty of sets, including the cursed face Chewbacca. And as you can see, they also had Shin Starfire and the E-Wing, as well as a few other sets displayed alongside all the games that they had. And you can see the amount of Star Wars sets in there. And if we take a look right at the back here, there's also the new T6, as well as just down here behind the Justifier, one of the recently released Yavin sets. Now, as for Lego games, they had 2K Drive and Lego Brawls, which I'm not really sure what that is, but they did have a few of the older games, like Lego Skywalker Saga and the Lego World game, which I remember playing loads. They also had a few Nano Blocks, which weren't Lego, but they had Pac-Man, Space Invaders, and Crash Bandicoot figures. And of course, I went down to Sports Direct and got some new shirts. Now we took a trip to B&M, which was where we saw the Lego Minecraft sets 3 days before their official release. And there wasn't many sales on. Most of these are all at their full price, but they were very well stocked. You can see they got all the new Friends sets, and they even had some cheap base plates, which for £7.99 is not too bad collection, but definitely you could do better at Smiths. Now over to Asda's, we saw this building bricks box, which come with a variety of pieces and colours, and was only £9, reduced from its full price of £11. And it was tempting, but I didn't pick that up. They had a few other sets on sale, such as this classic set, and I think this axolotl has been placed in the wrong set. It was not half price. And they had a whole range of magazines, pretty much all of them that are out now. I thought they had loads of Stormtrooper Star Wars ones, but the Stormtroopers have been pulled off. I mean, just buy the magazine at that point. They're not that expensive. And they had a stall of Lego City sets, but not too much stunts except for the one at the bottom. Now, as for their main sets, they did have the axolotl, which I didn't see in Lego store, and I haven't really seen it anywhere else, but this caught my eye. Brian's Nissan Skyline for half price, or just under £12. So I definitely will be picking that up. And they also had another box of poly bags. But when I scanned this vehicle, yes, it did go through for £12. It wasn't just a misplaced sticker, so I'd definitely be picking that up. And we found ourselves in another entertainer. Again, not too many sets on sale. There were definitely a lot more sets than the last one. These had full shelves going right to the top. And they did have the Snub Fighter and Tennu Temple, which was also on sale. On closer inspection, I saw this Disney train that was 20% off for the Disney 100, and I'm pretty sure it's just come out, but I guess they're retiring these sets soon and they're going to be a part of some exclusive line of Disney sets. Now, WH Smith was a bit disappointing on the magazine front. Again, Stormtroopers ripped off, but they did have a few different ideas books, and this Halloween one goes nice with the time. They also had a Magical Hogwarts, Ninjago one you can see on screen, and behind the Halloween one they actually had a Lego Games book as well, all full of creative designs, and they had a 5-minute Harry Potter builds. But most importantly, this Lego set, 1,000 pieces. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle. Oh, and this Nightmare with 240 stickers. Now, Waterstones did have some of the Lego plushes, which I always see in there, and I don't know why they're not sold more often, but there is a Vader underneath this Stormtrooper. Ignore the stick that just fell. And he does look pretty cool with his cape. Again, there is a Stormtrooper. And just on top, there is also a Lego version of Yoda, which just look really cool. Now, I took a trip into the West Ham store, and they have a few of their own brick builds. This stadium looks really good. And they also had a smaller version, which might be more of my scale. But they had the ball that I showed you first, and they also had a version of the old stadium. And it's just really cool to see other companies' builds, and I might have to pick up this stadium one day. Now, last but not least, we took a trip to Home Bargains, where I, of course, did pick up another 1,000-piece building blocks. I mean, it was $11.99 still. They only stock one at a time in that Home Bargains. So I did pick up the only one they had. And it's probably a good thing, as who knows how many of these I would have walked away with. Especially when Lego are selling the 1,000 pieces for about £55. But this will be used to complete my minifigure display. Tomorrow's video will be me building the display when I get a chance amongst all the decorating, and then hopefully the day after I'll be able to stock it with all my minifigures, and it will just look really, really cool. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss them videos, and I hope you enjoyed me wandering around looking for Lego. Of course, I did pick up this Hulk mech in Sainsbury's, as it was £3 off, and I got a further £3 off. And they also had this cool little poly bag. I think I brought this mostly for the minifigures, as I really like that banana shirt, of course, instead of the Apple logo. And I don't think I own a skateboard, so a little skate park was really cool. It came with 2 figures and was only £3. So you can't really go wrong with it. And I also picked up this nice Chewbacca keyring, which I just thought was really cute. So that is everything I picked up today. It's not a giant haul, but I don't think I've done too badly. And do stay tuned, as October will be coming with a few more sets. I have a few ideas of what I want to pick up. And of course, I'll make a video for you when it arrives. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, may the bricks be with you.